Hello, welcome to episode 25. We are like 5 more episodes away from the end. Isn't it exciting? I mean, it's like we're finally seeing the light in the end of the tunnel, right? Hello, welcome to Pumpkin Patch episode 25. Today we've been talking about VTubing. Originally, this also was supposed to have a guest invite, but like there's two options originally. As someone who's like addicted to videos, or B, like me as someone who's a VTuber and whatnot. All my VTuber friends are either asleep or don't know warning me on purpose. Yeah, like some of them also don't have access to Discord as often. So I understand why there's some people who like just cannot do it. So today we're just doing a solo episode. Very sad, but if we do get a guest over, we will record still. Like I will still try to record it because like, if it happens, it happens. So yeah, like happens. So today's episode, a solo episode of me talking about VTuber, and I think the best way to start is why did I decide to become a PNG, because I don't think we have ever talked about this, have we? No. And I guess we also get to talk about future plans, but like podcast exclusive shit, eh? Okay, let's get into it. So like this year I decided to become a PNG tuber. Relatively new and really fresh, but like unlike some people, I started off as a no face cam streamer, and it's not for a few years, it's for like 5 to 6 years. And like it's crazy the amount of years I spent without showing my without showing my face. And like then suddenly this year I decided to go show my face, not only that, and then suddenly turned to a PNG tuber, like out of nowhere. And honestly, I think originally I wanted to do a face cam, like normal face cam thing. And I already knew about VTubers. I think no, it's around the time when VTubers just no. And I was doing that. It was when VTubers was not that popular. It literally just started growing only. Maybe in the Japan area also. So yeah, I was like, before my hiatus, I wanted to do face, but then my laptop, I think, also was playing console most of the time. I couldn't stream. But when I was playing PC game, couldn't show my face because there's no face cam. Like you're all going to see my side view only. And then I was like, oh. Then when I was using PC to play and stream, I was like, oh, maybe I can on cam. But then, like how parents were like walking past by me left, right, and center. I was like, because I was playing gaming in the living room, like of course people go pass by me, and then I don't want to dox my family. Like I'm okay with showing my face, but like if it results in doxing every single one, I was like, no, you're not doing it. So I was like, okay. And then afterwards I went to hiatus because I was trying to focus on study, trying to improve my quality of content. And then around that time was when VTubers started growing, and I just started like watching them suddenly, because it's I don't know, I remember the sudden burst, like, oh, suddenly more people like suddenly grow. And then it's around the time I just started watching it. The first VTuber I found out was Mori Calliope. It was from me just randomly scrolling through websites, and then I suddenly, I think I was like looking through anime music, like lyrics or something, and then suddenly Mori Calliope music appeared on the thing, and like recommendation or something. I was clicking, I was like, what is this anime? It doesn't sound bad, it's also English, like interesting. And then I started just researching about it, and realized VTubing, and then I just started watching it. Like, and then also it was around the time I started watching Iron Mouse because of Connor, or C.VA, because of Trash suddenly just blowing up. So it's around the time I'm like, oh, VTubing is actually cool. Not only can you project like how you want to like create a character, and then it's actually more interaction, because I think normal streaming is cool and all, but like it feels limited, because what you only can do, what you can like your face is only to show that, oh, you're real, but then there's very few things you can do. Of course you can do real life streaming and whatnot, those things are still a possibility, but like those aren't cheap. Like if you want to do streaming as a career, you want profit, you need to do like, you know, try to be creative without spending so much money. And they say, why don't you just invest money and then eventually you get money? But some people don't have the money just to start it off. So, you know, I decided, you know what, let's try VTubing. Let's try PN, maybe make a model or like make a PNG tubing, because around the time I also realized there was a budget thing for PNG, PNG tubing. I know around the time was before that, it was a lot of people doing Discord reactive image. That was a thing. Everyone knew about that. But when PNG tubing became popular, like no one, I was like, oh, I could save time on that, because around the time I realized about that, I was also finishing drawing this, and not very finishing. I was drawing this animation, so I was like, not this animation, you know, the animation, the vlog animation, the first video, like in quotation, first video on my main channel. I was like, oh, I could do PNG, and I just took one image from that video and then I just changed it in expression, because I just like this. And if you guys do not know, this eyes is not the original design. The original design had high detailed eyes and whatnot. It's very high detail, which I just don't want to draw, man. It's painful. For those who do not know about that video, let me tell you, that eye was hand drawn, and it was not Phil Bucker. It was me just scraping, drawing lines, and hashes. Like if you zoom in, you realize how thing, and it's all in vector, which is very high detail and very laggy. That was like me fighting for my life on the iPad. I was like, which I can last my iPad or the app is like, oh my god, because sometimes there will be like 10,000 strokes or like 100,000 strokes just for like one simple image. It was a lot of strokes. Like there's one frame in the entire video which I had to delete completely because it was so goddamn laggy that if I didn't delete, my entire iPad and the software will never work properly. I could really tell the lag after doing, like, finishing. I was like, holy shit, this shit is super goddamn laggy. I'm gonna like upload it, delete it immediately. So I do not have it, but like, you know, I at least have the the frame. So yeah, it's like one of the it's super goddamn laggy. That's why I like didn't want to do that. It's so annoying and tedious to draw that, and so high detail for no reason. And anyway, I'm getting off track. I did, oh, I could do that, and then like I think at first when I returned back to streaming, I was just a normal streamer, and then afterwards I started doing face cam but I decided, you know, let's wear a mask because I don't want to just show my face and you guys go disturb the hell out of me. Because I was just drawing animation, and I realized after drawing animation, maybe it's better not to like just immediately show the face. So yeah, and around the time downtown, I haven't even released the video, remember? It's around the time I was doing downtown that I released the video, because I just finished the thing after doing it live. So I was like, oh, yay! I like, it's better just to like, you know, wear mask, hide it until like I'm not say comfortable, because I'm always comfortable showing my face. I straight up slept on stream without my mask, you know. It's like, yeah, if you ever want to know my face, you couldn't go to the like clips or like the vaults of the seats, scroll through on my face. But the thing that's like my bed hair, things like I do not care where you see my face, because that's a sleepyhead face. So like, ain't no way you're gonna get that info from that, especially since I wear glasses. I don't wear glasses when I sleep, so it's like different thing. Although I did show my face one time by complete accident. No, actually like 3 times first time was during Naruto where I accidentally showed my face, and another time in Naruto, and then a third time somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of times. And then after Naruto, I think it was during my like school or college. I was like, but like, you know what I want to do? Just, you know, I'm interested in making a PNG tuber, so I just started I started like scrolling through all my frames and found this image which I just like, and then I started making animations on Photoshop during class because I had nothing else to do during break. I was like, oh, this cool, and then I just started drawing a bunch. And if you guys remember the debut, yeah, you got like very basic things, because you know it's very basic. and then over time it became this little guy. Like for example, if you look at the Kitsune model, okay, like for those who do not know, I guess I can show it. This is the origin, not the origin. This is the Kitsune model, like the toggle, but like you can see the tail wag, right? When I talk, or when I even don't talk, it wags. Like yeah, I don't need to talk. But speaking of which, this originally didn't have wagging tail. And no, I think no, it didn't have a wagging tail, right? It was very bad, and the tail was on the right. The mouth had colors, and it was like all over the place, and it wasn't that great. And yeah, it was like there's also the original talking model, and this one, no, not that one, this one, right? Originally, it was this. This was the original talking model, and yes, I still keep it because it's nostalgic. But like, you could tell the difference between this and a proper one. Like this, I think I just drew this after. I decided to make this after drawing like another one. Like after drawing the other expressions, like oh actually this is cool. The next day after debut, I just changed it immediately and started working on all those other toggles. I think it took like first 3 days or something to make all those nice things. I was experimenting and whatnot. It was cool. By the way, if you're ever wondering how long I was planning to do Vtubing, I think it was last year already. I can't tell you a lot of detail, as I said, even though there's a podcast I've been like secretly telling about stuff. Okay, the first thing, right? Okay, I whisper because I don't want people to know so much, even though like you're the only one listening. I bought V-Bridger last year because it was during offer. I realized, oh, this thing is actually good, so I decided to go buy it. Also, if you guys see my Steam, like it's no surprise you saw Vtubing Studio. I think I like flashed it like multiple times. Like, dude, it's clear as day. So yeah, the only reason why I haven't used it yet and I'm still using PNG, it's because I'm lazy to draw, and like I want to come up with another concept, because the original concept I had for the model I wanted to do, it would take a lot of time, budget, and I do not have it. Like obviously not, I do not have it. So I decided, you know what, go simple first. Like at least try to make a simple model and then actually make a proper model another time. So like, if you ever wonder whether I'm actually getting a VTuber model, yes. And if you're asking if I commissioning, no. I want to try to rig it and like learn it by myself, because I think if I learn how to rig and learn how to like design the model, like I think I can like just make whatever model I want. Of course, in the future, I'm gonna pay for rigging and whatnot, because I'm not as skilled as like certain people. But like, I want to like at least learn this skill, because if I ever want to make 3D animation or like something, this will come in handy. So yeah, like that's why I had those two apps. If anyone wonder, and if anyone wonder if I'm like going to be a VTuber, yes, I'm not going to stay as a PNG forever. Okay, it's like this PNG is really like a very temporary stuff I like just suddenly throw up. Like for God's sake, literally my talking screen. If you guys can go to my stream, like after gameplay or after the thing soon, and then I'll just pull out that like random screen. The background was literally a random pixel art that I just stole from someone. If you guys know, when my model didn't load, you could tell there's like my for you picture behind. Yeah, obviously not my. Of course, I'm gonna make my own background, and I don't even have BGM and like or music that I play. Is like, man. So, and this is, you can clearly tell it's like very makeshift, and I mean it's similar to like how I just randomly decided to return back to streaming. It's like it felt so makeshift and like random, because if you guys remember my first stream, it's like it was so random because I spent most of the time just in my school, and I just decided to go. Like my first ever return stream was during school. It was just making all this makeshift template, and like, okay, let's go math. because I have nothing better to do in class. And then the teacher said, "Oh, okay, now go do your break." Then it's like, bro, I was waiting, and now you decided to break. Okay lah. So yeah, everything like this year is got very makeshift. But hopefully, the end of year or next year, we are actually gonna have proper stuff. Like at least, I mean, like at least have a proper drawn BG like background, because like similar to this, like this is a cool background, but like the background in my stream is like it's not even drawn by me, nor is it like interesting. It's literally just stolen. Of course, I want to like take that concept and whatnot, like, and I don't want it to be like very boring, like normal thing, like they have your tags or logos plastered all over with a simple color. Although those are nice, I think like something like this, I think is more like eye-catching to the viewers and listeners, you know? Like, yeah, I want to do, like, make a proper background, make a proper model, so if you ever wonder when I'm gonna upgrade, just know I am working on it, don't rush me, and maybe next year, or end of this year, you might see one. If not, thank you guys for like listening to this ramble about how I became a VTuber, quotation VTuber, I guess a PNG. And like, oh yeah, I guess I can talk about like, you know, maybe we don't at first, because I can talk about like how I suddenly just gotten like close to a lot of VTubers suddenly out of nowhere, right? Like most people wonder, no, it's not because I am a VTuber and then VTuber equals and the VTuber equals friends. No, I started off with SG people, and like they were VTuber, and then we were like, I just change the thing, and then we get close and whatnot. And then there's some who and those VTuber will be rating VTubers usually, and then when I get rated to a VTuber, and just like some, if I find it interesting, I'll follow them and then get close to them, and then I started spreading to Twitter, and all these videos want to get friends. I want to get friends because I've been hiatus for like 2 years. I need to get friends after all my original content group of friends. Very few only doing content. Like even Popsion's rarely doing content. I'm doing more content with Vex recently again, but like I need like actual people who want to do content with me constantly, because my group has been off and on. Original me, Vex, and Popsion, and then became me and Erwin, and then became me alone, and then became me, Erwin, Vex, Popsion, and Zach, and then it became me alone, and then I disappeared, and then it became me alone, and then me with LOL, and then me with LOL Monarch, and then actually yeah, that's the same time, and then me and only give. It's like I just like realized, okay, like there's no proper friend group. I need to socialize with other people, even though it might be risky and maybe they're boss or whatnot. Like just interact with them, like just straight up interact with them. And yeah, now I've gotten close to a couple of VTuber people. But it's just kind of sad, as I say, that they can't make it to, any of them can't make it to this episode. But like, hey, who knows, maybe episode 28 they might appear. Anyway, thank you guys for coming. Hope you guys are listening this on your way back from work, school, or like during your comfort time. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.